Today we're reviewing Pepsi Strong Zero from Japan. 5 times the carbonation, double the caffeine of your regular soda. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Greg, he's Q. Together, we're Mr. Happy 0121. And today we were going to do Arby's because that's really all that's out and everyone else has done Arby's. But then it occurred to us, I kind of remembered. You guys don't give a damn about Arby's, and when we make Arby's videos, the only thing that shows up is crickets and flies. So we're going to go with a product from Japan that you may not have heard of, but it's got to be more interesting than chicken served in flatbread. Am I right?
You're right.
Today we're going with Pepsi Strong Zero. What the hell is Pepsi Strong Zero, you ask? I'll tell you. I'm going to read it because I can't remember things. I'm old, but in a nutshell, when you buy a regular Pepsi, the carbonation in it is at 1.0 gas volume. You're like, yeah, okay. Just pretend we know what we're talking about. The gas volume in this bottle is 5 times the regular amount, in half the size of a bottle. So what that means is this is supposed to be like a super carbonated beverage. And to top that off, they're going to go ahead and double the caffeine.
Right on.
And I don't know, get my mic, if it picks up, but this thing is solid like a rock. You've held it, you can't, like...
No, you can't.
They put it in a double strong bottle, supposedly for this reason. So, this arrived earlier today in the mail from Japan. This may be really interesting. So, since it's going to be really interesting on 2 fronts, he's going to do the pouring while I do the close-up, and I'm far enough away from the blast radius when this thing goes up, so it should be a good time. Here comes the close-up of the Pepsi Strong Zero 5.0 gas volume. I don't know, man. I don't know how safe this is.
Oh, we'll be fine.
You will be. I'll get out of the picture. Ooh. All right, let's see what this carbonation's all about. Well, I don't know what I expected. I mean, if it wouldn't stay in the glass, then what's the point? It's pretty carbonated. Okay, it's pretty carbonated. Let's see if it affects the actual taste of the beverage. It's well carbonated because, honestly, this has that chemical taste that some diet sodas have. And if this thing wasn't pumped up to the gills with like all this carbonation, I would hate it. I would be spitting it out. It tastes like Diet Coke to me, which I don't like. I'm a Coke Zero guy. Amazingly enough, their Zero tastes like Diet Coke. Drink 2. I happen to be a fan of carbonation. If they sold it, like if they sold this in the US but with a different flavor, it'd be all over it. What is the best way to drink Mountain Dew?
I don't know. What do you mean?
If you ask somebody out there that is a Mountain Dew drinker, the best way to drink it. 2-liter bottle, 16-ounce bottle, out of a glass or out of a can?
A can.
Why?
I don't know. More carbonation.
It burns on the way down.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and so do you then, like more carbonation in your beverage.
I guess so.
For whatever reason, Mountain Dew in a can, the carbonation is magic. 3rd and final drink. What grade do you give Pepsi Strong Zero 5.0 GV?
Like an 85. It's alright.
I'm going to go with you. I think that's an accomplishment. Now, if you had the same flavor with no carbonation, what would you give it?
Like a 40.
I would go like a 70, because it tastes like Diet Coke to me, and I don't like it. So, what does it taste like to you?
Like Diet Coke, extremely carbonated Diet Coke. I wouldn't say it's like 5 times the carbonation of a normal soda, but it's more carbonated. It burns when you hold it in your mouth.
And how do you truly like quantify? Although Pepsi out of a plastic bottle to me is a pretty dead proposition. You could take Pepsi out of a plastic bottle and pour it, and within like 10 seconds it feels flat.
Yeah.
So 5 times is probably just what I would call really good carbonation. We both give it an 85. But here's the downside. It cost me $8 to get this here from Japan. So if you were in a market somewhere in a big city, and the big city where they have these things and run across this, I would say buy it and try it. You may really like it. But don't spend the $8 to have it shipped over here from Japan. That's what you got us for. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right. Let's do some shout-outs. Facebook shout-outs. Now up to 591. I'll say it with authority like I mean it. Now up to 591.
Will Scott.
What's up, Will Scott? I got nothing, Will, other than your name sounds like old-time dude Willard Scott from the Today Show. He was this, you can't say fat anymore. He was this heavy, overweight gentleman that would come on and do a bad job with the weather and then give out random shout-outs to old people.
That's cool.
Clara Burns in South Dakota. She's 103 today. And then they would show a picture of this. Yeah. And then he would smile and, you know, he would go, Agnes and Bob married 83 years. And then just for fun, he'd show like a picture of a prune. Or they were the people, whatever. But that was Willard Scott. Look him up. All right. That's all we got today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know what we're going to do next week. I have no clue what we're going to review. There is nothing. Maybe something else from Japan. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe we'll experiment with Mountain Dew. I'm getting all kinds of crazy requests from people saying, well, you should do this or you should do that. Look at your favorite food channels. Unless it's Dame, that guy's bulletproof. Pretty much all of them are going through a recession of views right now because they've changed the algorithm. And they're not notifying people when our videos go out.
That's 30.
So, like, everybody's kind of going like this. So if we make, say, for instance, like a cooking video, nobody's going to get the notification, and nobody's searching for it, so no one will see it. So we've got to kind of figure out a way to make videos that people are actually going to be able to find somehow and still stay within what we want to do with this channel. Now, what we want to do with this channel is huge. We do things with Mountain Dew, as you saw yesterday. We talk about killer clowns. We do all kinds of stuff. But we want to keep it in the confines of what we do.
Well said.
Yeah. So if you have any suggestions, keep them coming. Don't think that I'm ignoring you if I don't use them. It's just there's certain things that we can do and we can't do. If we're going to make a video and no one's going to see it, well, then we'll just turn the camera off and sit here and pretend to make one, and then we'll make another one for you guys that people will see. All right, enough of that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And since YouTube is not sharing our videos, please share our videos. And the place you share those videos is social media. Mr. Happy0121. You can find us everywhere. Until next time.
Stay vigilant.
You guys notice he was lacking on that one. He had about a half a second lag. I was here for about a heartbeat.
This is carbonation.
That carbonation got to the brain. Well, the extra caffeine should have woke you right up.
Should have, but it didn't.
Look at me, though. I'm sweaty from this.
Yeah.
I'm in here sweating. Like the last video we made, you made fun of me because I was cold. Now I'm sweating. Caffeine did it. You give caffeine to a fat man, he's going to melt. And I'm melting. Remember when we ended this video?
I do.
Let's pick up with that.